Hello everyone, my name is Noel Oge, a Melifon of Let Us Farm. So today I want us to look at planting maize. Much have been said about planting maize. Many people have their own theories of planting maize. Every farmer has his own type of practice. But today I want to give us a little rundown of how to plant maize and achieve the best of result. So now let's look at land preparation. First of all, if you have tractor in your area, it's an added advantage. But in a case you don't have tractors, you start from land clearing. After clearing of the land, you use your systemic chemical on the land. After that, before you now plant. So it's always advisable for me. My major practice is this: if the place I want to use for my maize planting happens to have thick bushes, what I normally do is this: in the land preparation, by the time you do the cutting, it's not always good that if you do the cutting, you plant immediately. The reason is that when you cut grasses, bushes, you see, after the cutting and there is rainfall, they will still come out from the ground because remember, they are not dead. You only cut the surface. So most of the plants will come out. So the best is this: by the time you brush the whole area you want to use. After the brushing, just give it maybe 7 days, 1 week. Then within that time, if there is rainfall, there's going to be regermination. So that when you now spray your systemic chemical, it will take care of that and give you a long time of grass-free land. So this is something that most farmers used to miss. They just brush, plant. When you do brush, plant, you discover that those things will still come back in highest 2 3 weeks and gives you problem. So after you have used your chemical, you now plant. But if you have your tractor on ground, after brushing, if it is places that have stump, you use tractor. But if it's places that are not that don't have stump, what you will do is this, and the bushes are not very high, spray. After spray, use the tractor. Because the tractor will help you to plow the ground, turn it upside down, and allow air to enter inside. So you plant. So what this means is that it takes longer time for any other germination to take place. This is one thing that most farmers don't know. So now let's assume that you don't have a tractor. So after you have sprayed your 7 days chemical, you allow the place at least 5 days for you to see the places that you may have missed and touch it. After that, because this chemical by 7 days, you will see every place that you have sprayed. You understand where you have made mistakes and not. So after that, you now plant. If you are just joining us, this is Let Us Farm. In case you've not followed this page, kindly type Let Us Farm on Facebook, click on the follow button so that you can get regular video updates from us. Or if you're on YouTube, so that you can get our complete videos of our farm visits and some of our teachings, just get to YouTube, type Let Us Farm, subscribe to the page so that when we drop any video, you will get it. Our videos dwell on anything agric, planting, sales, and every other thing you may want to know. Drop any of your questions on the comment section and we'll get back to you. So now, like I was saying, after spraying the 7 days, at least on the fifth day, you'll be able to see places that you have made mistakes and correct such mistakes on spraying. Then it's time to plant. Now, we have very many good variety of seeds. Some people actually claim that some particular seeds give two cobs. I am telling you that that's not correct. Good seeds can give you two cobs. There is no particular seed. Maybe in future they will bring particular seeds that will give you 2 3 4 cobs. But for now, there's no particular seed. What we have is high yielding seeds. These are seeds that have been conditioned that once they have very favorable place, they will produce high yields. That's what we have now. We have the local varieties that still produce high yields, but you cannot compare. This high yield variety seeds is once the condition of the place is at least 60 to 70%, they must produce something. But the local yields, if the condition of the places are not very good, they will end up just producing only leaves and stalk like that without giving you result. That's the major difference. Then most of the local yields, they tend to grow very tall. So in windy areas, you may have some issues of them falling down. But most of the agric yields don't grow very tall. These are the significant major differences in this thing. So that's the major thing. So now find out good seeds, especially peculiarly to your area. Some seeds may not work very well in your area. That's the truth. No matter how good they are, if your area is not very good, find out. When you do your soil test and all those things, it will tell you exactly those ones that are not very good. So when you get a good seed, I don't want to mention companies because we have enough good seeds on ground. We have even some local seeds that are good. So by the time you get a good seed and you plant with your normal specification, 25-75 cm. So after that planting, what you do is this. When you plant, from the day of planting, 2 weeks after planting, you apply your first set of fertilizer. Preferably, preferably apply the NPK fertilizer, whether it's 20-10-10 or 15-15. Apply that 2 weeks after planting. Then after your fertilizer application, the next step will be your selective chemical. Mind you, if you have done what I said from beginning, your farm will still be neat at this point. So you now use your selective chemical. We have many selective chemical in the market. You can send me comment questions. I will send you the names of these chemicals. Now, apply your selective chemical. After that selective chemical, most times, depending on your area, you can add insecticide to this selective chemical to be able to help you to stop any insect attack. So after this selective chemical has been applied to the farm, remember you have already applied your fertilizer, your selective chemical, then it's just for you to be monitoring your farm to make sure that there are no intruders in the farm. Once you notice that your farm has started tasseling, what do I mean by tasseling? Bringing out flowers. If you notice that they started bringing out flowers, it's time for you to add urea. Add your urea fertilizer. By the time you add your urea fertilizer at this period, after adding your urea fertilizer, you spray. You spray to make sure that everything on ground is killed. Spray with your contact fertilizer. Spray your contact chemical. Sorry, please. Spray with your contact chemical. When you spray with your contact chemical, what happens is that it keeps your farm neat, out of rodent, and it make your fertilizer work effectively on the maize. Depending on the type of maize you planted, we have 65 days, we have 85 days, we have 120 days. So depending on the one you apply, after this period, just keep monitoring your farm until your time of harvest. You can choose to harvest fresh, you can choose to harvest dry, depending on the demand in your area and the labor force that you have. Please don't forget you are watching Let Us Farm. Kindly follow our page on Facebook or go to YouTube, click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our page to get our constant video updates. Any question you have about what we've said today, kindly drop that in the comment section and we'll get back to you. Whatever you need to ask us, ask us. Whatever you want us to show you, still ask in the comment section and we'll get it for you. Because here at Let Us Farm, it is about learning together. Please don't forget to follow this page, Let Us Farm. Kindly like, share these videos for more people to see. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and share our videos. Until next time I come your way, I remain Ogemelifo. Have a nice day.